This might just be the most dangerous video I have ever had to work with. And we can only hope that they don't find me. Hello everybody, welcome back to the playlist. Today we are going to be reviewing the song and the music video, Dusty Bibles by Josiah Queen. Before we get into it, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any content at all. I want the people who still think that this is just a regular music video and this girl is really crazy.
I'm not crazy, Pepper. I just finally know what I have to do.
To ask yourself one question. Who in the world is he talking to? He says, hey, how you've been? It's been a while and I'm just checking in. That's something that someone usually says when they're having a conversation with someone, but there's nobody else in the whole room. And why is he glued to his phone? Even walking up the stairs, he's only glued to his phone. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you guys yet because I can already see who he's talking to, but I'm gonna let you guys get there. So let's keep watching the video and maybe, maybe some clues will come to us as we go on. Again, he continues this back and forth conversation with himself. So he asked a question before, hey, how you've been? It's been a while. I'm just checking in. I miss the way things used to be in 2017 and I just miss my friend. And then he makes a response. It seems like he's having this conversation with himself. So somebody might watch this video and be like, okay, maybe he's just like reciting something that happened before or talking to himself. But that is literally the low level of thinking that they want you to have.
I had no idea.
Okay, I'm going to hold on to that for a second because I want to explain something first before I even dive into who Josiah Queen is talking to in this part of the song or the video of whatever. Josiah Queen is not currently in his house or at his friend's uncle's vacation home in Galverston, Texas. No, believe it or not, he is currently inside the deep state's headquarters.
Dun dun dun.
I know, this is really, really shocking. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, what? How did we get in there? How is he in there? Why is he in there? How can you tell he's in there? What are the clues? What are the... Calm down. Calm down.
Whoa, come on!
I told you this has got to be the most dangerous video I've ever dealt with because Josiah Queen is going to take us on a journey.
Genius. Let's do this.
And I need you all to trust me and go on this journey with me and with him. Do you guys see it now? He's jumping on the couch and pointing and talking directly at someone. Why? Why, if he's at his house or at his parents' house or is his friend's uncle's vacation home in Galveston, Texas, would he be doing all of that? That's because he's not in any of these places, comrades. He is in an observation room.
What?
In the deep state's headquarters and is now being watched by their agents. Yes, the deep state got Josiah Queen, sealed him in this room, and they're observing him. What are they observing? Well, just simply go back to the beginning of the video. Notice how he was on his phone the whole time. He wasn't looking up. He wasn't, he was just controlled by it. Even feeling like a glass of water, he was looking at his phone. I think part of the deep state's ploy is to put a chip inside the phone of Christian musicians, a mind control device that makes them do what the deep state wants them to do and make videos that will benefit them, the deep state. And if you track the story from the beginning, it makes so much sense because we've seen the deep state get artists like Sarx and the Kiffness, kidnapping them and manipulating them to do what they want them to do. Heck, they even got Josiah Queen. But the point now is that if they just simply put a chip in the device of the Christian musicians, they wouldn't have to spend all this money and time and effort taking them, editing their videos, controlling them. They can just simply control them from their phone. And what's so crazy about this, though, is that the deep state doesn't want us to know this plan. But the genius of Josiah Queen has revealed this ploy. Remember when I talked about him having a conversation with someone at the beginning? Well, guess what bit of information that I found out that I will now share with you all. The person Josiah Queen is talking to is the deep state agent that was observing him. But little does the deep state know, this agent is actually Josiah Queen's childhood best friend. He said this to the deep state officer, and the deep state officer felt so conflicted that one of the people that his organization had took was his childhood best friend that he decided to help Josiah Queen. And the beginning of the music video was a tribute to what started them in the first place. That's how we're able to get videos of Josiah Queen literally in the headquarters of the deep state. How else would we be able to see this if he didn't have inside help? And it was his childhood best friend. I'm literally in awe right now. I really, really like this lyric, and I just wanted to emphasize it because he talks about how you only have one life. I don't want to sit and watch it pass me by. I'm so done being complacent. There ain't no replacement for a life in the light of your way. Oh, I'm done, had enough of my way. He's addressing the fact that there's no do-over for the life you have now. The time you have right now is precious. You may not have next year or next month, but you have today. You have today to grow and in the Lord and to walk in the light of his way, as Josiah Queen puts it. Josiah Queen makes another very important point. Our Bibles are dusty, signifying that they haven't been picked up in a while. They're sitting on our bedside tables or wherever they're sitting and just gathering so much dust because they haven't been used. Even if your Bible isn't dusty, if you haven't picked it up in like 3 days, that's the problem.
3 days later.
Have you found Jesus yet, Doug?
I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for him, sir.
We don't intentionally spend time with the Lord and meditate on his word. Instead, we spend time purchasing new iPhones. And it's not just about iPhones. iPhones here are a symbol to represent consumerism and idolatry.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Another thing I really like about this lyric is the fact that Josiah Queen includes himself. He doesn't say, oh, all y'all got dust in y'all's Bibles and I'm perfect. He says, no, I am part of the problem. We have dust in our Bibles. We feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed. But he's wanting to make a change. He's not saying I don't have this problem at all, but he's refusing to stay there. And that's what makes the lyrics so powerful. Yes, this might be who I am right now, but I want to change because I'm tired of worshiping an idol that is not worth my time when there is the King of Kings, the one true God to worship instead. This video is way more powerful than I thought. At first, I thought it was just gonna be slight hints that the agent was dropping in the video, but he just did something with Josiah Queen, which is like a slap in the face of the deep state. Him and Josiah Queen were able to break out of the headquarters. And if you watch at the beginning of this clip, Josiah Queen threw his chip-infested phone away. And then he makes a tribute to his friend by repeating the conversation they were having at the beginning, which started all of this in the first place. Not only that, he gathered all his family and friends to dance in a field. As if to tell the deep state, you don't control me. You will never control me. It's so interesting because it starts with him being imprisoned in the deep state headquarters, and then it shows his breakouts. So far, we've seen artists drop little hints, with Sarx dropping something at the beginning, the Kiffness trying to get us to notice something with his cat shirts, but this has got to be the boldest move ever. This makes me think that there might be a rebel alliance of Christian musicians who are going against the plans of the deep state. And I think Josiah Queen might just be the leader of the rebel alliance. And I feel like we are witnessing the beginning of the rebel alliance, and I am so here for it. I'm in the position of greatness right now, and I don't even know what to say. All right, guys, that was my take on Dusty Bibles by Josiah Queen. I must say, I am in awe to see the beginning of the rebel alliance, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds even more. Until next time, God bless y'all.
We got